I loved that I could be myself around her without judgment. My feelings towards Lena started shifting from platonic to something more.
My first love was my best friend.
My name is Sarah and I was your typical studious high school junior. My priorities were getting good grades, adding extracurriculars for my college applications, and hanging out with my best friend Lena whenever we had free time. I never expected that my friendship with Lena would turn into something more. Lena and I had been close since middle school. We bonded over our shared obsession with K-pop bands and dystopian YA novels. She was the only one who laughed at my nerdy science puns. We'd spend hours chatting in my room about everything from celebrity gossip to which Hogwarts houses we belonged in. Lena just got me in a way no one else did. I loved that I could be myself around her without judgment. But during junior year, my feelings towards Lena started shifting from platonic to something more. I caught myself blushing when she smiled at me or got butterflies when we held hands. I'd find excuses to hug her just to be close. At first, I thought it was just a weird phase. Lena was objectively beautiful with her dimples and curly hair, but my attraction felt deeper than a superficial crush. I found myself daydreaming about what it would be like if we were more than friends. I was so confused. Did this mean I was gay? Bi? Was I just overthinking normal bestie affection? I had no idea what to make of these new emotions swirling inside me. Part of me wanted to just ignore it all. But my heart beat faster every time I pictured kissing Lena's soft lips. I couldn't shake the exhilarating rush I felt imagining us as girlfriends, not just BFFs. This was definitely complicating things. After weeks of grappling with my confusing feelings, I finally worked up the courage to admit how I felt to Lena. We were having a sleepover, painting each other's nails and gossiping as usual. In a moment of vulnerability, I blurted out, "Lena, I think I like you as more than a friend, and it's scaring me." Lena's eyes widened in surprise, but then a smile spread across her face. "Sarah, I was wondering if you felt this way too. I've been crushing on you for months but was too nervous to say anything." My heart leapt with happiness and relief. Lena liked me back. We stayed up all night talking it out, confessing we both wanted to be girlfriends. After a year of building tension, we finally shared our first soft, tentative kiss. Despite the challenges ahead, nothing had ever felt so right. We decided to keep our new relationship secret for now until we figured things out. But just having someone who understood my confusing feelings for the first time was amazing. I couldn't stop smiling for days. Dating secretly made our new relationship feel special, like our own little world. But it also meant navigating some challenges. Lena's traditional Indian parents would never accept us being gay, and my family tended to gossip. So we had to sneak around, stealing moments alone when we could. "Lena, I wish we could go to prom together like a normal couple. Hiding sucks." "Sarah, I know, but it's kinda hot having a forbidden romance." As graduation got closer, Lena and I started discussing the future realistically. I would be going to college out of state while she planned to attend community college near home. Maintaining a long-distance relationship would be really tough. "Lena, I want you in my life no matter what, Sarah." But maybe we rushed into dating without thinking it all through. "Sarah, I was just thinking the same thing. We have so many big changes ahead of us. I don't want us to hold each other back from new experiences." After a few weeks of dating, the exciting newness started to fade. Around then, I began developing feelings for a guy friend named Dan from my math class. Realizing I had a crush on Dan made me rethink if my attraction to Lena had just been temporary confusion. I was open to relationships with boys, so maybe I was straight after all. When I opened up to Lena about it, she was very understanding. She said exploring a connection with Dan might help me figure things out. Lena, you should ask Dan out. I just want you to find happiness, whether it's with me or someone else. Sarah, thanks, Lean. You're the best. After many long talks, we decided to mutually end the romantic part of our relationship. It was sad, but we knew it was the mature decision. We needed space to figure out who we were as individuals. Our paths were diverging, but it didn't mean we loved each other any less. Dan and I ended up dating through the rest of junior year. He treated me really well and we connected emotionally. My relationship with him felt right, in a way my short-lived romance with Lena didn't. Lena and I stayed incredibly close through college, talking almost daily. We visited each other on breaks and gave advice on everything from first heartbreaks to choosing majors. Sarah, Mark was such a tool. You deserve better, Lena. Lena, girl, you know I've got your back if Melanie doesn't treat you right. Our relationship evolved into a deep, comfortable friendship, rather than forced romance. We continued supporting each other's journeys of self-discovery. Part of me will always love Lena in a way words can't capture. She was my first love and helped me accept myself. But without the pressure of labels, our soulmate connection was free to take new shape. Looking back now, I'm so grateful for the beautiful experience Lena and I shared. Our teenage love taught me so much about fluid sexuality and embracing new parts of myself. In the moment, it felt like we were soulmates, destined to be together forever. But first loves often burn bright and fade. Ours laid the foundation for a lifelong bond, even if the shape of that bond changed over time. Lena helped me accept myself when I was full of uncertainty and fear. Our paths parted ways, but our hearts are still intertwined through sweet memories and unconditional friendship. Lena remains one of the most special people in my world. Looking back now, Lena and I see our brief time as girlfriends as just a fun phase of experimentation and new experiences. We were so close that wires got crossed for a bit. Having a friend along to support each other through twists and turns was the greatest gift. Lena continues being that special confidant I can count on for wisdom and humor whenever I feel lost on this path of growth.